Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're well and eating good. I've brought you this risotto recipe which I feel everyone should have in their inventory of what to cook. It's super simple, super tasty, a great way to use up ingredients in the fridge. It only takes 5 ingredients, so I'll have all the information on my blog. If you'd like to know how I made this dish, please keep watching. Okay, so first you'll need some arborio rice. You need the Holy Trinity, which is carrot, celery, onion, some mushrooms, some stock, and a pan to make it with. First, you just want to heat some oil in a pan and add in your vegetables. Super simple, just stir fry them, sweat them down. You don't want too much color, but you do want them to get nice and sweet and caramelized. I'm adding my mushrooms, use whatever you want, and some seasoning. Make sure you season each step of the way. Keep stirring, cook those down, let them sweat down. I had a lot of vegetables, so I am going to take some of this out later on and I'll use it for garnish. So if you see that it's nice and cooked, I've taken some out. And now it's ready to add the rice, and you add the rice to the veg and to the olive oil. You want to toast the rice. This is an important step in risotto making. So just mix that till it's nice and toasted, it's covered in oil, and then now you add a ladle of hot stock, ladle or two. The reason why the stock needs to be hot is because you want the rice to continue cooking. You don't want to add cold water and stop the cooking process, okay? So just stir that round, let it simmer. You don't need to babysit this, okay? People say risotto is something that's super hard. I honestly think it's so easy. Just let the rice absorb the stock. Once it's absorbed, you add more stock, you stir it, and you let it simmer. Super simple, which is why I think everyone should try this dish. It's kind of romantic for people, but if they know how easy it was to make it, you'd honestly be making this for dinner whenever you could. So let that simmer, let it cook down. You see the rice there, it's kind of translucent, but it's still white, so it's not cooked. That means we need to add more stock, and that's all it is about. You just let the stock absorb. You don't want to add stock to the wet rice. You want to let it at least dry up a bit, add some more stock, and continue this process. Guys, look, it's literally 2 steps. 2 steps, that's all you need. So I'm so sorry, I just feel it's so easy, and there's a stigma attached to risotto about it being difficult, and it's really not. And a taste for seasoning, make sure it has enough salt and pepper. It was pretty good for me. I added a little more water because I felt the rice was still a bit hard. Once the rice becomes al dente. Al dente means to the tooth. It just means that it's cooked, but it still has a little bit of bite to it. It's not soggy and mushy. And I'm just going to stir that and let the rice absorb the liquid again. Once this is ready, we're just going to add some butter and some cheese. Use Parmesan cheese for this. You don't use cheddar because it'll be stringy and kind of ruin the texture. But Parmesan, you can use pre-grated. I know a lot of chefs say don't do that, but we're working on a budget, okay? So if you do find pre-grated cheese, you can use that. So just add your butter and your cheese and mix that round. You want to do this once the rice is pretty much cooked, because you're going to turn it off soon and it's nearly ready. So once you're done, it's important to let it sit for 5 minutes. Then after 5 minutes, just look at that. It's ready. Absolutely done. You can top with meat if you want to make a bit of steak. I'm just going to serve mine up, on a nice plate, and I'm going to add on top my leftover vegetables that I made earlier, because it's a bit of a textural element, but it was all in the same pan. I didn't have to do anything special. And there you go, guys. I really hope you enjoyed watching this. Please give it a try, and I'll see you later.